Okay, so now it is recording. Okay, now let's see. So the first thing that you're receiving talks about that things are coming up to the surface, things that have been closed is, going to come up in up to the surface. And I don't know if you have started to be creative when it comes to yourself, but you're going to start to explore things, explore yourself, getting to know. This is a little bit about you, getting to know yourself, getting to know it can be spirituality, it can be whatever, but it's like you're going to do something for yourself, which is quite good. You are going to, take care of yourself, spend a little bit money upon you, which is never wrong. Don't have bad, how should I say, feelings that you do that, because it's nothing wrong with doing that. It's good to, see to yourself, to enjoy life as well, because you haven't enjoyed. And there have been situations where you guys have been in a huge arguments, and there have been arguments about, what to spend money on and not, and all that, and it have maybe been difficult to hold on to all that, and you have been accepting things. You have been, the fights between you and him have been quite strong, and when they expand, when they grow strong, and you guys can, when you argue and so on, you guys will, have a very strong argument and fight that will put you in a situation that isn't warm, that is quite cold, which might be difficult for you and your partner to be in, because of the strong arguments that you guys have in between. And this haven't ended. I'm not seeing this being milder. I think that you want this to be milder. You want things to be okay. You yourself feel that he's being cold towards you, towards the family. He doesn't give you any love. He doesn't show express feelings for you guys. And you feel like it's like he's waiting for making some type of a decision, okay? And that decision is important upon the whole family. And you guys are thinking about what will be, how will the household sort of in a way be between you and for you and the family, because you don't want the household to fall down. You want things to be positive and up, okay? The next thing that you're receiving talks about that you feel a little bit lost, okay, within everything that is, and you're trying to adjust yourself in all the possible way that's that are possible, but it's hard for you. It's not easy. I think that you're struggling. And you feel at times that you're defeated, you feel lonely, you don't feel that you have that positivity, you feel like maybe there are times that you feel like you are the housemate of your house instead of being the housewife. You feel like you take care, clean, fix, but it's like you want to have more than what you're receiving. And then just because of how the situation is, I don't know if you feel like there are difficulties when it comes to money, what to put money on, what to buy, not buy, what will be sufficient. It's like counting out everything, figuring out everything, and that can be hard, and it can get quite emotional, quite difficult, I think, for the whole family. And I think that you need to give some time. Within time, your husband is going to either go away when it comes to his work, or I'm not sure if he's going to decide to either go away, travel, or if this is about taking some time off. It can be either this or that. I'm not sure which. Okay, maybe he's going to do both. I don't know, but I'm just telling you what's there. And he's going to try to make things more positive for the family, for you guys, and he's going to try to take charge of the situation in a more positive, different way, so that everyone can somehow benefit from it. Not only you, but everyone. So he's going to try to think of all in this in his decision. So what will be, so this is a little bit what is in your home. Yeah, so what will be in a very short time, within a very short time, you're going to feel like, how should I, or short time, or maybe what's going on as well. So you're going to feel like you're locked, and as I told you now, when I talked to you and I said, I wish I could shake you, wake you up a little bit, because you're making your life difficult. Your life is actually becoming a little bit more easier, but you're just seeing the problems instead of seeing the light, the positivity. So you're seeing just the negativity of it all. And it's like you feel like, yeah, okay, it's going to be a restart, but how will the restart be? What will happen for me? You're trying to think ahead, and you're trying to put the problems behind you. And as you are going to get into a new start with your husband, with the family and everything, it's going to open up new pathway for you, and this pathway is going to be good. This can be moving to a new home, and I'm not saying that it's going to be on your own. I think it's the whole family moving together to a new place or something. It's like making a change, and I think that you all need that, and I think I've told this before. And by moving, it's going to be difficult, emotional, because you have learned to live where you are. You have accepted how things are, so it's going to be emotional. And there are going to be times where you're going to feel like, yes, I'm defeated. I don't know how to climb up again, what to do more. And you're going to see to how to give things time to actually come together, to grow, to be able to plan things together instead of planning things on your own. And it's going to take some time. And I see arguments. They're going to be, arguments and all this between, I think, you and your husband. This can also be between you and others as well, but it's going to be some type of an argument in between people, and this argument is going to be huge. Try not to build the argument when this happens, because this can resolute in that you're going to feel like, maybe I should leave and move back, to my parents. Because I think that you are, when it comes to your mind, you are in a way open for it. There is part of you that don't want to leave and be with your parents, but there is also a part that wants that. It's like you can't make up your mind in what it is that you want out of life, because things are not roses around you. Things are difficult, and it takes time for the positive things to unfold. And I don't know, I wonder if you have enough of patience for that, sort of, in a way. It's like you're waiting, and you have been waiting for so long, so it's hard for you to see the small things, which you are, I guess, missing out on. Now, let's see. I hope you can understand this. So what will be, okay, you around your home, and what will be in the short time. So this is a little bit of what have been. So what have been is that your husband have been trying to make decisions over your head, okay? And by making those decisions, he thought that he was going to accomplish things to becoming better, which, didn't happen. And he was judgmental about everything sort of in his way, and judgmental about you guys actually moving. And he felt, just like you said, that everything was, happening over and over, that there was no stop. Everything was like a circle. You guys lived in it, and he didn't see an end of negativity. Everything was just building. And I think that you both were not knowing what to do. It's like being on your knees trying to figure things out, because that's how low you did sort of in a way fall down. And then the kids in all this did suffer because of all what's going on. Especially the bigger one did suffer much, because of he's trying to have an understanding and see what mommy and daddy is going through. Why is it my fault? Maybe, a lot of thoughts going on there. And then you have been trying to, I think, no, it's actually not you, because it can be a teacher, it can be someone, but it's like someone have been trying to have an understanding for your son, showing that understanding, showing that, hey, I'm here if you need someone in a way to talk to. And I think that there have been times where your son have been taking himself back away from all that. It's like backing away and just watching how everything is. And he wants to see a change. He wants, the happiness. So every time when anything positive will happen in the household, he doesn't know how to react in a way to it, because of how everything is in between you and your family. So now, let me just see. So this is what will happen further on in the future. Okay. And so what will happen further on in the future is, wow, I don't like that. This talks about living in that situation, not breaking out. You receive the hangman, and the hangman talks about being caught in a web, being caught in negativity. And instead of gaining knowledge and taking things and have a bigger understanding, a bigger picture, it's like getting caught into all that. And underneath you have the King of Swords. It's like the decisions are going to be, it's going to be important. All this is going to be upon your husband. He's going to hold on to his decision of something, okay? And he wants to grow old, holding on the decision. He's not giving up when it comes to the relationship between you and him, okay? So he's not giving up. He wants to grow old with you and all that. That's his fault. That's his wish in a way. But he doesn't want the arguments, and the arguments are going to be difficult again. They're going to rise, and you don't need that. You need to come out from this bubble. The argument is going to be there and are going to be huge. And this is going to resolve in you guys making a decision on how to resolve this in a better way, thinking about economical situation, but also talking, I think this is talking either again to your dad or talking to some other male, but it's like talking about how to resolve this in the best way. It's like adding another person into the problem is what you guys are going to do. Can be, it can be as well. Okay, and then you receive the star. That person will actually help you to see what you are not seeing in this situation, and he's going to try to find a way for you guys to compromise one another in a better way, which this is, instead of getting out of hand and growing again towards becoming a huge problem, it's going to actually be become in a more positive way, which you guys, I guess, need. So I think something is going to be resolved. So what will happen in a further future is now. So what will happen is that some news is going to, it's like receiving a letter, some news is going to come. This is going to be from an authority person. This can be your husband's job or something, but it's like receiving a letter to fix something, to do something different. And this is going to be between communication between your husband and this person, and communication about, this can be a contract or something, but it's going to be important, and there are going to be other people involved. I mean, you're also going to be involved in all this. You're going to get to know the situation of all this. And I think that your husband is going to travel with his job, and he wants his job. He wants to be recognized in what he can, what he wants to achieve when it comes to his job. But at the same time he's going to do that, he's going to be sad leaving you guys behind, because he's going to be away from home. This can be like him being in a different country or different state or something. And it's going to be difficult for him, the change, but I think it's going to do you all actually some good to be apart from one another, because you guys are going to actually miss one another. And in all this, when you guys are going to receive this, when he's going to receive this proposition, he's going to think, should I take it? And I think that he will. But there is going to be a lot of emotions coming through, and there's going to be thoughts about how to deal with the economical situation somehow, because there is going to be economical issues but it's going to be resolved. It's like someone is going to help to resolve this issue somehow. It's like think things through. This can be, again, like you said, your therapist or his therapist, or someone that is going to interfere and pinpoint you to the right direction. So this is actually very, very good. It's not bad at all. Whatever is important is don't rush into this problem. Don't, again, make it better, because I think that you guys all are that when you step on a bomb, instead of trying to release it away from you in a positive way, step away, you don't know how to, and it's easy to lift up of your foot and that bomb is exploding, sort of, in a way. You need to stop letting that happen. And then you yourself are going to feel like, just because of the resolution of the situation, you're going to feel like this relationship is going to move forward. You're going to see your husband achieve. You're going to be proud of him, proud of all that he's achieving, and he's going to share that with you, share the happy thoughts. And this is going to happen in such a fast time that you're not going to have the time to, in a way, reflect over the situation. It's going to happen very, very fast. And so what will be is that you are at the moment yourself not sure how to think about all the communications that you have with people. It's like you don't know how to feel about everything. You're trying to do your good, not to get stuck in everything, okay? And you're thinking about your husband making decisions about you. You feel like there are times that you feel like he just wants to hold you in a grip and not letting you, sort of, in a way, move anywhere, and you feel caught in it. You don't know how to get out, and it's easy to get out, but you're not seeing that, you're blinded. And there are times that you just feel lost in everything. And I think that you're going to feel that until you start to explore yourself, getting to know yourself, learning to have a bigger understanding for yourself. And you're going to have issues with the economical situation, but there's going to be someone that is going to help you out. This is not going to be for long of term. It's going to be resolved in a positive way. It's like other people, this can be father, mother, or someone stepping in and helping out somehow with something. And as this is going to be resolved for you, you're going to feel like I'm moving forward into a different path. And you're going to feel like you're being successful. You're going to feel like things are being more positive. You're going to be happy. And you're going to feel like you're stepping into something new. You're not holding on to difficulties. And but again, I don't know. Again, you know, as much as you're stepping up to the positive feelings and everything, I'm seeing a downfall again, because it's going to be up and down, and this has to do with economical situation, buying, spending money on things that, you know, one don't need, and there's going to be anger. There is difficulty, there is sadness. I think that you're going to, feeling wise, you're going to I think that you're going to go through difficulties to figure things out when it comes to yourself. And it's going to be hard, because there are going to be times where you're going to be very depressed, and then there are going to be times where you're going to be up. So I think it's going to be up and down. And in all this, I'm trying to understand, because I think that you want to find something to do as well. It's like work with something, do something. But I think that it's going to take some time before you can do that. You can't do it at the moment now. You need to give it some time before that can sort of in a way happen. And the next thing that is coming up for you here is there is going to be a chaos. It's like, I don't know, I feel like you're going to try to figure things out. It's like being on edge again, trying to be positive, but yet being angry. It's like everything is going to be there with you. And then there is going to be a male trying to support you, help you to understand what's going on, trying to help you to see the issue to the problem, so that you don't have to be in the same thing over and over. So that can be your therapist, your dad, and so on. And if you listen to this male, this is going to open up again a new way, a new pathway that is going to be good for you. This is going to be more economical somehow, because the economical situation is having something to do with it. But also this can also stand for balance, better balance within your home, within your family. And you don't have to battle the situation like you have been, because in the past things have been quite hard. So I think that it's going to be truly up and down for you. And just because of the difficulties that you face, it's not difficult for you to fall back into the negative situation. And you need to learn to see that and to stop yourself. You need to learn that. And that's easier said than done, because you can be very emotional in what's going on, and you can, you know, bring up depression, you can bring up your feelings and so on. And when you do that, you don't see things. And I do believe that you will try to bring some light to the situation, bring some positivity, especially when it comes to your children, because you don't want them to suffer. So you're going to try to figure things out. And I think that there are going to be times where you're going to think about, what should I keep? What should I not keep? You know, what should I let go of? What should I hold on to? You're going to ask yourself what it is that you want out of life. and it's going to be emotional. It's going to be, huge emotions coming through, and they're going to be strong emotions at the same time. And later on, I think that someone will give you ideas. Again, you're receiving help. Someone is pinpointing you forward, giving you ideas, or maybe you're going to think about the readings that you have had. It can be by me, it can be by Colleen or someone, but it's like thinking back of upon the things. You're going to realize that the advice that you have been receiving, that someone gave you, were actually to see you being happy, to see you bloom. And you're going to see that you are actually, that whatever you have done, that did help you to actually grow, to see the payment of all what you have been trying to strive for, the hardness, the difficulties, and so on. It's going to be is going to ease upon you as a person, and you're going to be more stable, and you're going to think about some type of studies. But at the same time you're going to think about it, I think that there is a stop for you. So it's not the right time for you to do that somehow. I think that if you have thoughts about studies or working, give it some time before you do that, until you can leave your son with someone or children with someone, so that you can actually work and so on. So it's going to take some time before you can do something like that upon your own, as your husband is going to be away on his work. And I think that your dad is going to actually try to support you and talk to you about balancing things again. Maybe talk about the economical situation, maybe giving you money, something. It's like receiving something from someone, receiving advice, receiving help. And this is a family member. This can also be, of course, your husband, but yeah. Yeah, that can be. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Okay, thanks for telling that, Elena. Yeah, that can be. That is absolutely, that will help you out. So there is where the economical situation coming in. Okay, then I understand. Thank you for telling me that. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Well, yeah, so maybe that's what I'm seeing then. Maybe that's what I'm seeing, and I didn't understand how to put it into your reading. So that explains the economical situation. So that's good. That's positive. And masculine. Mm, yeah. Yeah, but I can understand, and that's why she's so strong, and that's why you are so strong as well. Anyways, now let me just finish up. So by receiving the money, you're going to feel like yes, I can finally do something. This is going to shine. Try not to, tell to wrong people that you have money, so that people, will not say, hey, help me with this, and so on. Keep quiet, you don't have to shine with that. Because there is someone that is going to have that interest, like, oh, she has money now I can, oh, be careful. That's all I can say, because you have someone that will have that interest in you having that. But this is going to help you to actually fulfill things. I think that you're going to be able to buy something new, but also to distance yourself from the difficulties that you have gone through. And you don't have to, you don't have to wait upon things to unfold. It's like you're going to be able to unfold. And I think that I wonder if you're going to be able to buy yourself a new home or something. It's like getting something new, getting something different, and it's going to be good. And I think that before you make up your mind, it can take some time, but when you make up your mind, it's going to be fast. Things are going to happen in a very fast way for you. And as you have the Tower and the Ace of Swords, it talks about super fast time, super change when it comes to your home, and when it comes to something being your own. I think that this is going to bring joy, happiness, but also hard work. You're going to feel like you put so much down, and you're going to try to compromise and talk to your husband about things, to compromise things in a positive way. And you guys are going to go through that. You're going to celebrate this. And again, I'm seeing someone being angry. There is someone around you who is not going to be happy about the change. And I don't know who this is, because Eight of Wands. I don't understand this, Evelina. Either it's your husband, but I mean, for me, I saw him being happy just before. I don't understand. Look, whatever this is, have this in mind, because I don't know how to say this or how to think about it, but someone around you is not going to be happy to see you and your family and husband joyful. There is someone that is going to be envy you, Evelina, and envy your family, and that person might be leaving, or might I don't know. It's like either that person is not close to you. I don't know who this is. I can't point a finger upon this person, but this person is going to feel like I'm falling. I'm not I can't do more harm than what I already have sort of in a way done. So they're going to actually leave you alone, and you guys are going to be able to be in your joy, in your happiness. But this person has a double side, and this person is not being honest about things, and this person have been just seeing the showing the good side of him or her. So not liking I don't know, Evelina. I truly don't know. I don't have a clue, but someone will be super envy you. I don't know if it's a male or a female. I can't say, but this person have caused a lot of harm to your family, to you guys, and when this person realized that, hey, I can't cause anymore, that person will leave. And this is the best thing that can happen, because you guys can be in your celebration, enjoy life, even if things are going to again be a bit rough, because they are, but not as much as they have been. So I think that things between you and your husband is going to be better, but it's going to, as you could hear, is going to be ups and downs. It's not just positive, it's negative as well. But I think before you come out of that bubble, you know, it's going to take some time somehow. And so, you know, you need to count upon a year to something like that in all this, even 3 years, I don't know. But I think that you guys are going to go through rides a couple of times before things land and become more positive. I'm not seeing you guys splitting. I'm not seeing divorce and things like that. And that's happy, at least. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, yeah. I think that you need to, you know, when you can leave your kids at kindergarten or something, you know, when your youngest kid, when you can leave your youngest kid, that is when you can start doing things a little bit for yourself, because now that you're breastfeeding, that can be difficult. Mm. Yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, but that's okay. It takes time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, then you maybe you need to get someone that you can trust to leave your daughter with, you know, because you need if you want to if you want to do something for yourself, you then you need to find a person that you can trust. If you don't want to have her at a daycare, as you're saying. Yeah. I'm seeing your reading as both good and bad. It's like it has its ups and downs, but it has a lot of ups, and I like the ending of it. It's not bad. And I think that it's going to do you good when your husband also is going to be away. Even if you're going to feel like shit, I'm having all this responsibility upon my head. But I think that, you know, it's going to. I think that you're going to cope and be okay with it. You know, even if it's going to be a struggle at times, because it's always a struggle when you know, when you love someone and that person is gone. But it's going to, you know, be good for him and also for you to miss one another. And when the economical situation will be, you know, better, get better, it's going to just, be good. But be careful with who you talk to about your money, Evelina, so that people don't, how should I say, friends will not say, oh, Evelina, help me, and then borrow me this or give me that, and then you're not going to receive that money back. Yeah. Yeah, that's very sad. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But you know something, you need to think about your children, Evelina, because you have children that is growing and they need maybe money for education, for things. So instead of spending money upon your siblings, you need to think about your flesh and blood, which is your children, because that's the closest to you. Perfect. Yeah, because it's easy. It's so easy. I saw when I received when my mom did pass, and I received my dad's things that he had that has some type of a value. I had people interested in how can I bribe her. She's blind, so it's easy to bribe her and to get those things. They thought just because I don't see I'm dumb, and that's not it. So that's why I say to you, because I saw that in your cards that you will have a shadow after you, someone that will want to plan how to lure the money away from you, somehow. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Mm. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, it can be. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. That's like counting the situation out. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But I'm happy to see your reading. Look, you're going to go through difficulties. It's not going to be easy at times, but if you are strong, you need to remember that there is positive outcome if you handle the situation in a positive way. Don't be angry at me when I yell at you, because I find myself doing that, and that is because I care. I want you to be fine. And I shouldn't do that, maybe, I don't know, but I just want to see the positivity. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you are like that. You're truly like that. Upside down. Oh. Yeah. Mm. 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 I I know, but I don't say that you should, you shouldn't do that. It's very thoughtful of you. I'm not saying it's bad, but, at now, as the situation is, I think that, just leave it be. And if you want to offer him coffee, something, do that. And if he don't answer, and when you call him, leave the coffee, as you said, in his car, and just text him, hey, you have coffee in your car, sweetheart. You know, like, do like that, but don't ask Carter to call. Don't add other people just for a stupid cup of coffee, because what you're creating is a situation that is like, hey, someone is running after me. I'm not getting it, you know, time to breathe. And it's a good thought, but that can destroy so much. That can add so much of negativity to your situation, and you don't need that, because your husband have expressed that he wants to have some time for himself, and you know you need to give him that, but you need to give that to yourself. And by doing that, you can't do like you're doing. And this is just one thing. I don't know what other things you do, but I'm not saying this in a mean way, but I'm just trying to prevent you falling down again and cutting yourself in a situation where you don't know if you're going to move back to your parents or if you're going to stay where you are, and so on. You don't need that, and you already have that situation. You don't have to make that bigger again. you know don't add to it. Mm. But he will have it when he travels with his work. He'll have it, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh. Mm. She wants to be in the conversation too. Oh, how sweet. Oh. Mm, mm. Yeah, I hope that you could understand it, and I hope that that answered your questions. And I think that the cards were very good. They were very insightful, actually, when it comes to the energy. I was like, how will this be? But I didn't find a problem to actually doing the reading. I know, I know, but that's what the cards are saying. So I can't do anything about it. But at least you can see that you're moving forward towards something different. And I'm happy to see that you're not getting a divorce, because that will, like, oh, what if that will happen? Oh, how will that be? I don't want to see that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Something, leave that. Leave that. Don't get caught in that feeling. Just leave it be. If universe wants you to have another baby, you'll have. And if not, then you're happy with what you have already. So don't think about it. It's better like that. Yeah. Yeah. No, just be as you are, Evelina. Don't live in that part, you know. Yeah. Oh. Okay, okay. So I'm going to turn off the